Hi, my name is Jan Radcliffe, and I'm presenting to you today a presentation about gamification. I built a website of my own using my own domain under cricketsdance.com, and then I have a little sub name for this site called Chirp, like, crickets chirp, C-H-I-R-P. Under this site, what I've done is built a number of little things like badges for, top people who come back. There's little rewards, and there's also a leaderboard. So we got the rewards all the way. Actually, I cheated. This rewards goes straight to a joke site. I've done quite a few things on here. I've mentioned all the major social media links. These actually link up to all my pages that I do own and operate, and I own quite a few of them. One of the things I wanted to do with this site is I want to bring you, the user, into this website with the intent of learning, of having you learn how to study in a different way. A lot of times we get so involved and wrapped up in what we're doing, we forget that part of learning is the enjoyment part. And I'm thinking, well, what better way to enjoy education than through recreation? So thus, educate and recreate. What I've done with this site, I have developed this site, and all of these links that are here, all of these will go to a page that you can read through. You can see all of the little, doodads that are available there. But then I've also taken this site and I've moved it into Canvas. And what I want to do here in Canvas is I want to get the user familiar, really familiar with the site. So if you go to the syllabus, it'll talk a little bit about what I've done, what I would like you to do. I'm also kind of the creative type. I've given you some freebies right off the top, guys. I want you to have all the nice little fun toys. Those are just the easy toys. Those are not the harder toys. I'm also a moody person, so I probably have a lot of videos stretched through all out my site because I like music. As I'm reading, I want to have something going on in my head. There are a number of discussions available on this site. Well, there's 3 actually. One of them is an open-ended one that talks about actually the development of a new campus down in Moab, Utah. And that is the location where we're going to be taking our study to. We're going to go to Moab, Utah. We're going to learn about Moab, its culture, its history. We're going to learn about the arts on the street. We're going to learn about the nightlife, the breweries, riding bicycles, doing a Jeep tour, going to the Moab Music Festival. We're going to learn where we can go if we know we're in dire shape and we forgot to take a quiz. We can go to the USU Moab campus and we can get someone there to proctor a test for us. Okay? Make sure you do your homework first, because you know what? You're going to enjoy the trails and the nightlife of Moab a whole lot more if you do. There are a number of assignments in here. There's some short ones. There's also a couple of projects that I'd like you to do using the main website that I have. But if you open up Project 1, you go in here and it deals with arts and education. And yeah, you're looking at my view. So if you want to, here's your homework assignment right here. Learn what your assignment is. Go back over to here, and let's see, what did we have that under? Let's see, recreate. Okay, here we go. Go and do. So you know that there's an Arches National Park down in Moab, right? Somewhere over that rainbow, this assignment must get done. So those little helpful hints are going to be all the way through this website. There'll be other things like the Utah Office of Tourism. I want you to know how far out the tourism has reached, nationwide, worldwide. I mean, it's phenomenal, this location that we have down here. It's like almost one of the wonders of the world. Well, maybe not quite, but getting close. I want you to learn about the culture, know about the museum, things like that. And then all the things that you can see and do. I just did simple things. I didn't do a whole bunch of buttons. I just did straight text. So all the things you need to know as far as dining, restaurant guides, visitor information, discovermoab.com, boom, number 1. That's a really good one. Check out some of these sites. I think you'll find them enjoyable, especially if you're planning on coming to the Moab area. This talks a little bit about us, who we are, why this site was created, and where the inspiration came, which of course is another one of those little Zimmerman founders. I'm very much into him. I like learning about TED and all of those lovely little things. Some of the freebies, like I said, there they are again. They're on this main site. So what you'll do, each one of these pages, like here we go into gaming. Da-da-da, and you look down here, and you'll see all these guys down here. There's some videos, you know, that'll link up to probably a playlist of some of the kids playing up on the mountain. You know, the game sites, you know, I know a lot of you guys like to go out and play games, so there are some where you can go out and review some of the top games, you know, that are out on the internet. You got to do that too. You got to take some breaks. The game site here is really just kind of a fun one. I didn't put any homework assignments on this particular site just because I know better. But all the rest of them, they probably will have some type of project or discussion attached to them. So that's your main website that you're going to go to. Except later on, I will ask you to go in, and I'm going to ask you to visit a couple of Southwest landscape online artist websites, and I'm going to have you do a couple of little assignments. There is a written assignment in there. Mostly everything is written. You have the option if you want to use a video. I will take a video instead of a written assignment anytime. I'd much rather listen to you than have to read through a whole bunch of papers and worry about text editing and all that good stuff. Make sure you cite any references. Anything that you use, make sure it's well cited, even if it is in a video production, because if you don't, well, you're going to get in trouble. So don't get in trouble. There are 4 modules. There's 3 assignments in the first module, 1 discussion, 3 assignments second, and then la 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 la. You see the 2 projects at the end. The 2 projects are each worth 30 points for a total of 60 points. Overall, there are 100 points in the whole program. You guys, you should go out there. You should enjoy yourself. Learn a little bit about Moab. If you've already been in Moab, I'm hoping that you will learn a little bit more as you go through this site. Here's some of the tags that are out here, so you can look through that. Recent comments, comment on the site. I haven't opened it up yet, so this will be your first time to get in there and be nice. It is set, you know, so you can't do a whole lot. There are a couple of caveats in a dancer website here. The caveat is one of that's your last assignment. That will be probably your biggest writing assignment right there, and it's going to deal with photography. And when I say photography, I mean the desert Southwest. That's the 4 corner states: Arizona, Utah, Nevada, and New Mexico. I want desert Southwest only. Please know, people, I know that the Native American culture is a fabulous culture. You can, you know, have a corner of the rug or something in, you know, the background, but I really want you to focus on the landscape itself and not the people so much. I live with the people. I want to see what an image of the land out here brings to you, what possesses you to pick a certain image and talk about an image. I want to know how you feel about something in nature. You can use things like little foot paws, though, if you find something like that. I know that there's people in that. I guess that would be an acceptable one. So I don't want any front faces or anything like that. The feet would be great. For this one here, caveat, again, I'm really into feet for some reason. I don't know why. There's a point shoe, and this was actually a featured image of one of my daughters in one of the companies that she works with. There is dancers links, because this is coming off of an old site, and it was kind of just left at the wayside a long time ago. You have to go back for older ones. They've never been updated, so it's probably really old stuff. There are some homework helps. This here, if you run into trouble and you're going, oh man, I really messed up. Boom. Wait a minute. Back up. Canvas login. Go right there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, go right straight to Canvas. Any kind of helps that you need, you know, kind of maybe look here. It'll have the main ones. You'll have your MyUSU, your Access Banner, the bookstore. Citing. Guys, go there. Please go there. Citing. Don't mess with anything. Do your sightings, and that way you'll stay out of trouble. Do your sighting, do your homework, and then go out and enjoy the trails. Go out and enjoy the nightlife. Go up to the brewery and have one of their fine homemade brews, you know. If you don't like alcohol, that's fine too. We can get a nice little gecko ice cream, you know. There's so much to see and do in Moab, and there's just so much fine cuisine and entertainment. It'll keep you busy here longer than Disneyland. I hope you enjoy the site. I hope that the module isn't too hard and that you'll actually learn something about Moab and how to become a real tourist. Study the location you're going to go to. You don't have to worry about learning a foreign language. You're okay. Just learn the culture of the people here. Appreciate you looking at my site, and you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.